Over the past several years, we've seen the line between politics and entertainment be completely blurred. Despite so many people not really wanting to hear all these people in the entertainment industry, in the woke Hollywood echo chamber, constantly preach to everyone else about politics and the way to live their lives, it's essentially inescapable at this point. It's one of the reasons so many people have been turned off to the modern day entertainment industry. It's why they're losing almost half their audience in some ways, because quite frankly, half of this country is basically seen. These people, they want you dead. They hate you if you don't vote their way. And in the aftermath of the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, former president of the United States, in all likelihood who will be the 47th president of the United States, we really saw a lot of that evil firsthand. And even for some people who had been kind of ignorant to what was going on in the entertainment industry, you didn't think these people really hated you or Trump that much, it was all out on the world for display. When people like Mark Hamill, less than 48 hours after, are essentially mocking Donald Trump for being shot in the ear. When you have people like John Leguizamo who are out there trying to just push fake news narratives saying he didn't actually get hurt, it was all just a stunt, it was just fake, blah, blah, blah. When you have people like Barbara Streisand saying, you know what, Trump really brought this on himself, it's kind of his fault. Really? It's his fault? When you look at all the people, all the essentially pushing for violence, labeling him Hitler, all these crazy things coming from the entertainment industry over the past decade. But yeah, it's his fault. And now, with this unprecedented move that we've seen, with President Joe Biden stepping down and endorsing Kamala Harris to be the nominee, despite the fact that not a single American voted for her for the Democratic nominee, this is truly insanity. And it's giving people yet again another glimpse into the fact that the Hollywood echo chamber is a real thing. These people will just parrot talking points. And in the case of Mark Ruffalo, even admits that they now have marching orders. And they do not care if it loses them their audience in the process. This is what they're going to do. Hollywood celebrities pay tribute to Biden, rally behind Kamala. Now we have our marching orders. And if you thought these people were genuine about what they think, these are people who have been pushing and pushing and pushing, lying for Biden. Mark Hamill going to the White House and shilling for him. Oh, he's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with him mentally. He's okay. Now they're all praising him for doing the patriotic thing and stepping down, and immediately getting lockstep behind Kamala Harris. There's Mark Hamill doing the very same thing we just talked about. He was very quick to change his tune on that. Of course, Robert De Niro as well. George Takei, the gay. I want to honor our President Joe Biden. He has served our nation admirably for decades. He's a decent, honorable man, a hugely successful president, and a patriot. If he was that successful, people wouldn't be demanding that he dropped out. That's just my 2 cents. Now let us unite behind Kamala Harris and defeat Donald Trump in November. John Cryer from 2.5 Men. We have 90 days. President Harris, let's do this. John Stewart just saying legend for some reason. This is the one I really wanted to focus on. Good old Mark Ruffalo, one of the most deranged people we have witnessed. Okay, everybody, now we have our marching orders. Time to hit the trail running. This is a guy who just a few days before the attempted assassination tweeted out that Trump is a Nazi, that Trump is Hitler and he's trying to bring Nazism to America. That's essentially what he put out there, right? That's what he did after that Supreme Court decision. Mark Ruffalo is just as guilty as anyone of inciting this type of thing to happen. Now, this is his tune. No to Trump fans. No to the right-wing Christian religious takeover of our nation. Nothing wrong with Christianity, yeah, I'm sure. Just shouldn't be running a nation birthed from freedom of religion. Hashtag Stop Project 2025. Hashtag Women's Reproductive Freedom. Hashtag Vote Blue. Even had people, who was it? Yeah, here we go. Patton Oswalt. I'm ready, Kamala. People loved Ratatouille in the swing states. And of course, Alyssa Milano herself. Hashtag All In for Kamala Harris. Hashtag Unite. This just goes to show so many people, if you weren't paying attention before, this is not only an echo chamber, but they will say anything or do anything if they are told, hey, this is what we need to do to defeat Trump. They hate people that support Donald Trump. They hate you if you're conservative. If you're not lockstep with them in their echo chamber, they despise you. They've made that perfectly clear over the last 8 years plus. It really is pathetic, but this is where we are. The Hollywood elites turning on a dime and showing that there really are no morals. As soon as they get those marching orders, they'll push the next thing. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.